Welcome back to the channel, everybody. We're staying in our base. It's nothing to write home about. I don't know why I'm showing it to you like it's something. It is literally a platform that holds our garbage together. Alright, the sun's coming down. That's where we left it last time, so it's gonna be kind of dark. I forgot I have flashlights. But yeah, we had some suggestions pointing out that it's gonna be, this truck here is a little top heavy, as well as unbalanced with just the 4 wheel chunks. I think I want to do secondary wheel formations off the back and the front. Can I turn it into a 6-leg? Ooh, or maybe widen the sides and have the other a fifth and sixth wheel junction coming off like that, as well as maybe even embedding this cargo container down a block, because this is obviously going to be probably the heaviest part of our vehicle once it's full of stuff. But yeah, it all depends on what the rest of it looks like. I do want a lot of it to be enclosed, just because, I mean, this is a warm oxygen environment, so it's not too big of a deal, but I would like to have, you know, places to be inside. I am a indoor engineer for sure. But yeah, I'm also going to set up some spotlights just to make working in the dark here a little more tolerable. So let me get that going, and then maybe it'll also make it more interesting to watch as well. So, okay, well, we're lit up now. It's a little, not ideal. I could probably do another light across, but, I mean, I do have my little headlamp, so it's not totally a useless endeavor. But let's get this finished welding up. Looks like we just need some computers, more steel tubes, of course. And then I do have some ice, quite a bit of ice actually, that I'd like to start getting put in their respective tanks. So let me finish gathering this stuff up next. Keep pouring small steel tubes into it, and there's just not enough. But we do need more motors, and we are out of nickel. So we might actually take out our rover here at night. Let me actually add some lights. Oh no! My giant drill. I had set it there to wait for later. What are you, a bulldog? Leave me alone, bulldog. I'd set it here to store later, but it wasn't powered, so it got cleaned up. That is unfortunate. I'll miss that drill. We can place it. It's just a pain to do. So much of a pain I don't even remember how I did it last time. So, anyways, let's go find us some nickel. I think I remember a couple of these. Oh yeah, it's cobalt, which is great. We still have plenty of cobalt lying around though, so let's go this way. I didn't go this way last time, or in the episode that got deleted. Some silicon. Oh, this thing's a little touchy. Some ice. Is that an ice? No, it's asteroid impact. Meteorite? Oh, there it is. A nickel rock. Beautiful. Okay. Yeah, that seems like a pretty decent haul just to make a bunch of motors with. Let's take it back, get it refining, and then, yep, continue getting that ice system going. It's kind of cool. Little rover with treads just roaming around. Alright, we are back at base. Okay, and that should get pulled directly into the refinery. It has. All right. Well, let's crank out 200 motors then. Beautiful. Okay. Our first O2H2 generator is online. And it's fully connected, right? This whole side's good. Ah, in fact, both sides are good. And I realized that this actually still doesn't connect, so... What should we use to connect it? I don't want to just pipe it straight up, because that wastes some space. We could do another O2H2 generator to pass it through. Well, no, don't build it yet. We could do just a regular hydrogen tank, a small one. Ooh, you know what we should do? Our med bay. Yeah, this is the top and bottom one. The DLC one, unfortunately, does not have a top and bottom connector as well. It only has the back two, which is fine. Just hate when it's a downgrade. What do you want, like that? Or like that? Probably like that. Most important thing it does for us is accessing that panel, so yeah, we'll do that. All right, there's that. Let's... Or should we still do a little bit of that action? Meh. We'll leave it open like that so we can adjust it later down the line if we'd like. Cool. Okay. Yeah, I like how that's looking. Let me grab a load of ice. We'll just throw it in there to test with here. It's churning through it, I think. Yep. So now in theory, I can charge everything. Yep, it's all charged. Cool. All right. It's working. Oh joy, a meteor storm. Should we find out if we're going to die today? So many bright objects in the sky. Oh, okay. Oh boy. Oh boy. Those are fine, those are fine. It's these that I'm worried about. Oh no, those are far away. Okay, I think we got lucky. I think we're fine. Okay. So there's ice in there. Yeah, I think let's start looking at extending the sides again and attaching some wheels to it. Oh, in fact, now that we got these generators, we could fill up a bottle. Because we did have one. Yeah. Alright, yeah, give me some ice. Not gonna lie, I'm pretty tired of being tethered. There we go. Beautiful. Alright. Now we can pretty much free fly without thinking about it. Uh-oh. Something got messed up. How did this become even? 1, 2... That's probably how I ended up confused when I was placing that. Well, so how is this confused? Oh, it's not confused. I just didn't place the blocks. So it's not gonna look ideal at the moment. That's okay. What we'll probably do is this guy. Which you can't really see because it's not welded up, but that'll deal with our slope discrepancy. Alright, just dumped off 2,000 steel plates in. Now to wait for it all to weld up. Aha, I can see the blue coming through. And we're welding up our lamps, which means we are all done with welding the sides. I like how it looks. Might need to extend the back just a little bit, but just to keep it from looking too goofy, or maybe that's fine. We can judge it a little better in the light once the sun comes up, because you know these spotlights work, but they are not super efficient. Also placed the front view screen here so that I can place down our control panel, or seat. Once I get some interior plates, that is. And oddly enough, we're actually out of silicon. Just tried to make a bunch of windows, and we can't. So let's go get some silicon, I guess. Let's go this way. Actually, let's go behind us this way. Kind of where I was cutting the trees. This will head us to the sun anyways, which is works for me. Another cobalt rock, which is nice. It looks like probably an underground silver deposit. Also nifty. Magnesium. That might be worth grabbing just because, you know, you need a little bit. Okay. Throw that in there. Collect the remainder, and then we'll call that good. When I get back to base, I need to remember to make some better tools, because I know we have the stuff for it. These level 1 stuff is getting old fast. Don't really want to go up a mountainside, so we're going to come back down. Well, what's the worst that can happen if we go up a mountainside? Well, almost crashed that tree too hard, so. Ah, there's some gold beneath us. Gold and iron. Pretty deep. Don't have a super big need at the moment, but I'll try and remember that that's right there behind the crash site. Oh, almost drove into a hole there. And that's leading us back to where we found the nickel anyways, so. Pretty sure I found a silicon boulder. Where'd it go? Or maybe it was a... Oh, excuse me. Maybe it was a meteorite impact. That could have been it. Another nickel boulder. Ah! Almost tried to flip ourselves there. Aha, there we go. Silicon boulder. Alright, there we go. Let's hop in our buggy and get it back to our base. Well, I hit the air. Oh boy. We good? I think we're good. What the? What happened? Our solar array's gone. And so is our refinery and assembler and this whole row of cargo containers. What in the... Something do a drive-by on us? Holy cow. I am shook and angry. I did not ask for this. Well, let's make sure this arrived. It did, looks like. Fully intact. What the heck happened? This is like a big... Oh, there's more stuff here. Okay. Yeah, let's make sure we get all these containers. Yeah, it looks like it's everything. That's so bizarre. I didn't even notice until I was trying to back this in, and I was like, wait a minute. There's no connector. Was this crater here? I don't think so. I don't think either of these craters were here. My leading theory is the fact that this has broken itself so cleanly. I wonder if the solar panels are to blame somehow. Like they were like whipping to angle and then broke off and crashed down on the refinery and assembler. But these almost look like missile impacts. Wow. Yeah, I am quite surprised, quite floored. Let's hope we have enough stuff to get everything back going. In fact, let me bridge this at least, make sure that still connects. Yeah, our batteries are gone too. This base got decimated. Well, I guess there's no better time like the present to build up our stuff on the mobile base. That's so weird. I don't like everything that just happened. Okay, we still have our everything here. It's in a cargo container that's damaged at the moment. Let's see if we can't get that up and running. Well, yeah, we need an assembler and a refinery. Let's get that going first. Guess no time like the present to figure out how I want to set up our production center. Let's just set this up temporarily and see how it plays out. Covers up some of the modules, but I don't need too many modules on a thing like this. We do need more steel plates. Thankfully, there's all sorts of unnecessary things that got welded up. Including this whole tower, actually. The lights were cool, but I don't think we need them quite as much as we need resources at the moment. I'll leave the pillar stub there in case we want to take another crack at it later. Yeah, we still need 600 more plates. Those plates are around, but getting them without disconnecting bases and whatnot is going to be kind of fun. Okay, is this enough steel plates? Oh. Nope. Need a minimum about 200 more. Okay. Alright. Well, that was enough. That's great. Okay, well, we need computers. And we need an assembler for that, but we also need this, all the ore I've got. So, well, let's drive this over. Grab all the stone and silicon first. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna have to build a basic assembler again. Just to at least get us up and running here. The fun thing about this game is you never know when you're gonna be back at rock bottom. Granted, we're not at rock bottom, but we are relatively close. Okay, there we go. All this goes into here. Let's connect this up. No idea if this is the final form of this, but I just need to get functional once more. Okay. There we go. Alright, let's see if we can't get our, those last little cargo containers working again, first of all, so we can empty them. This one's fine. Is there anything in that one? Not really, so we might just destroy it to get access to this one. Oh, no, 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 no. I didn't know this one was, not connected. We need to get that before it becomes unpowered. Okay, all components successfully withdrawn. Good, 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 good. I'm panicking just a little bit. We need a way to get this over real quick. Alright. We're just gonna kinda jump this rope. Son of a gun! Really? Oh. This is not going my way. This. Oh. I almost said this couldn't get worse, but yeah, if this disappears all of a sudden, we'll have reached bottom. In fact, let me grab a smattering of other ores just to make sure we don't lose it. If it does dip away, I don't even know how the battery, I guess, the cargo container took some blunt force trauma, so I guess it makes sense that the battery right above said cargo container would take some trauma as well. And also the game might just decide that it hates me, and that's all it takes to make sure our cargo container isn't too, or our bottle isn't too depleted. This is the longest time I've spent in the air this season thus far. It's because we are in a little bit of a hurry. Honestly, I'm kind of terrified about things randomly exploding now. That's just not a good thing. Not a good trait to have in a survival game like this. At some point it becomes, oh, I built this, that's awesome. And then it starts like that way. And then it becomes, oh boy, can't wait for this to inevitably explode and be a waste of time and effort. And that's not what I like to have happen. Alright, we're down to the ice now, which is good. Did we lose our med bay on this thing? Nope, that still exists. Okay. Well, it honestly might not be a terrible idea to leave a basic assembler and refinery on this little base, but yeah, I think I'm done working on this base. It's not because it's like a lost cause or anything, it's just the efforts to rebuild it at this stage are better used in getting our mobile base up and running. Actually, yeah, I need to fill up my bottle. Oh yeah, what as I was saying, yeah, I might put some basic stuff on here because it still generates a lot of power. So it'll last forever basically. And with a little med bay on it, I can return here if I die. I don't even know anymore, bro. I don't know. Alright, that's the end of this cargo container. Both, you know, literally and metaphorically there. Yeah, let's do that basic refinery and whatnot maneuver I was talking about. And then move everything else onto the base. Alright, build and repair. You need to be off. I need to get my old steel plates here for a bit. Okay, cool. It's got what it needs. I'm satisfied with it. And a collision. Let's disassemble my tools and get some new ones. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna go level 3, or level 2. And there we go. All the good stuff. Alright, now back and forth. Oh! Why are my dampeners off? Who did this? It was me. It's always me. Okay, cool. Now the question is, do we leave this cargo container? I think so. Should we also leave this guy? I was gonna just take it apart, but if a desperate future me wanted to, well, anyways, if a future desperate me wanted to repurpose this, all they'd have to do is just repair that cargo container, throw a battery on it, and it's good to go. So yeah, I'll leave that actually. It adds to the crash aesthetic of the site. Alright. Oxygen tanks are half full. That's nice. Let's see. I mean, I bet our hydrogen's less than 5% easy. Oh yeah, not even 2%. Okay. Oof. Well, with that minor distraction out of the way, we need to get batteries. We need to get batteries to start charging. We also need to look at power gen. I do have enough reactor components and uranium to go that route, which is nice. But I'd like secondary power as well, which would end up being whatever you want to call it. Solar, probably. Let's throw some more ice in here and just top off my bottle too. Okay, yeah, I think I want the batteries up front here a little bit, so let's see how that'll look. Oh, well, I'll need steel plates to do that. Oh, no. That might be part of it. This didn't end up symmetrical either. Oh, no, that is actually really bad. Because that affects the wheelbase. Oof. Well, people, It should be like this. Is there any reason we can't still do that? Not that I can see. And then glass? Okay, no, never mind. Maybe I was overreacting. Yeah, that's symmetrical, right? Yeah, okay. I don't know what I was on. I'm crazy. It's fine. It's been a interesting day thus far, so I'm expecting the worst everywhere now. Clearly. Okay. Yeah, how do we feel about that? I like it, but let's round out the bottom too. Or maybe not. It's kind of already rounded. Right, it's kind of got these angles. Maybe we could just make it one block deeper. But for what purpose? I think it's fine. Alright, embedded, what am I saying? That's kind of unfortunate. I'm placing solar panels, and they're 2x4, and I have a 3x4 slot. So it's not like I can do, you know, 2 sideways to fill the gap. It would just leave a gap on either side. I guess I could show you that, yeah. So like that would leave a gap, and like that would leave a gap. And then I can't do it like this because it's too long. Yeah, when in doubt, we'll just do a little window. But 3x3. Or maybe, no, let's do, yeah, 2x3. And then it does add a kind of a seam in the middle, but then at least it's, you know, one middle seam rather than a seam 75% through. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. It makes sense in my head, I promise. I don't know if I'm conveying it well. Okay. Well, I've got the components, so let's weld this out. Our suggestion from Chad last time was for a base color of blue. Kind of like a dark navy blue, I think. And then gold as kind of our highlight color with white on the bottom. So, in fact, no time like the present. I was trying to do golds blocks, but it doesn't really apply to this, so that was unfortunate. But yeah, let's get the dark blue color going now. Oh, what I need to... Gotta have a armor thing that actually is visible. And darker. All right, and then what's the magical command that you're not supposed to do that we learned from that live stream? I think Control Shift mouse click. No. Oh wait, yeah, that does this the grid, and thankfully these are two separate grids. Well, not necessarily thankfully. Thankfully, doesn't really matter that they're separate. Yeah, I hate that dinged up stuff. What is it? Clean armor. Let's try that. Yeah, that looks better. It's almost plasticky, like the shine on it, but that's fine. Anyways, now that we got that established, let's do our kind of gold accented solar panels. I might play with that gold color a little more, but for now that looks pretty all right. Oh, actually, I think I'll be doing like true gold. Yeah, that is a fresh look. Good suggestion, Chad. I like it. And then, actually, yeah, he mentioned some white down here. So he will make like the wheels and stuff white, as well as the axles. Oh. Yeah, they get turned. That's cool. Something about the tank mod is that it turns it all to one. So if I repaint this axle, you see how it applied to the others? That's cool. It also makes the wheels kind of brighter, which is fun. It's like we got white walls or something. Is that what we're kind of thinking, Chad? I'm wondering if and then, yeah, like, make this white, too? Oh. How did this whole thing get turned white? Did I shift P? I guess that was one of my other things. Or should we do it like that? I think just the accent color for this underground stuff, or under rover stuff would be better. So, yeah, let's make this guy blue, and then we can have the conveyors underneath white, and then the conveyors here gold. Okay, yeah, I kind of like that. There'll be more kind of pipes running and more things to accent. Oh yeah, like these blue, gold, and then white accents on the bottom. I think it's nice. A very good suggestion. And hey, if you guys want your suggestions to make it in, leave them down below. That is how I mean, I may be the one playing this series, but I absolutely want you guys' input. You can make it extra exciting. A question that I've been sort of ignoring in the back of my head a little bit until now is the issue of getting down. Typically, I like to have all aspects of a base accessible, and you know, if I have no energy or no oxygen or no hydrogen, hence why I typically like to build enclosed bases. The issue on this one is going to be no hydrogen. If I am on the ground and have no hydrogen, how am I going to get back up here? And currently I don't have a great idea. So if you do, let me know, because I am all over that. I could, you know, I'm thinking of an extending walkway. I know there's a mod on the workshop a couple weeks ago that would basically create a walkway down to the floor. I just don't know how much configuration that takes, because, you know, not very into the whole configuring too much. I'm a smooth brain when it comes to some of the more, you know, complicated features of Space Engineers. Oh, forgot to corner these. But yeah, basically what I'm saying is give me some suggestions down below. If you guys want me to try using a mod like that, I for sure am open to the idea. The real issue I have is where would it go? At some point we'll need to drop this to the ground just to see exactly how much clearance we're working with on the ground level. I still think these blocks are gonna get totaled, which is a problem because that's what's keeping our wheels on. Yeah, I just don't think these wheels are gonna... They're as low as they go. And I don't think they are going to be low enough. Oh, except for the ones we added. Those aren't as low as they go yet. Okay, yep, and I pulled them up too high. Try it again. Okay. So yeah, if the tread counts as where it touches, then we've got a decent amount. I just worry about the suspension flexing. But maybe it's been too long since I've paid attention to rovers. Maybe they don't even have real suspension. They just start wheels on the ground and that works. So many questions, but stuff we'll figure out as we approach. Right now I want to get the power going. So we'll get out our gold for our batteries. I think, yeah, probably in the corner here would work great for 4 of them at least. All right, what are the odds we can make 80 times 4 power cells? 320? The odds are not in our favor, but we'll try it out. I also need computers. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna get at least 1 battery welded up, I think. Cool. All right, that's 2 batteries welded up. We're gonna want a lot more than 4. It's just the location and whether it'll work. The location of the batteries. Holy cow. Yeah, there's a problem with recording a video after work. Sometimes my brain is just melted. So I apologize if there's a lot of incoherent rambling. I mostly apologize to myself, or future me, I should say, that has to edit this. Hate to be that guy, am I right? Okay, cool. 4 batteries are up and running. Let's crank out, yeah, like 2,000 steel plates, and then we'll have it welded up. Oh, you know what else we still need? We still need a furnace. If I didn't want to, you have to use the whole furnace system. I had an opportunity when I was cleaning out mods, and I didn't elect to. So clearly, whatever mod I decided I wanted, had this. Oh my goodness. I'm so incoherent right now with my talking. Maybe what we'll do is I'll build out the next section and reconnect and tell you what I did rather than trying to explain it as we go along, because I clearly can't do it. I can't. Okay, I remade this after I put the furnace on top. It looked funky, so there's a conveyor and a cargo container here now. Cargo containers so that we can withdraw things kind of from a central area rather than having to run around to the assembler or run around to the refinery. Plus, it also gives us a little more cargo space. Not that we're, you know, dying for it, clearly. Okay, I'm kind of digging the front of this here. The inside feels very nice. I don't think this will be airtight, but that's okay. I'm digging it, though. Okay, well, I think that's probably a good enough place to call it for today, actually. Clearly, my brain is not functioning as well as it should be at the moment, so... but yeah, I'm pretty excited with how things are coming. Oh, that looks goofy right now. I'm pretty sure we're gonna enclose it all. But I'm liking how it's coming out so far. The colors especially were a great suggestion. But yeah, leave me comments down below about what you think I should do as far as getting up and down from this thing without hydrogen. Because that's a problem I would still love to solve. And then once we do that, honestly, I think I'm ready to bring it down to the ground, maybe? That depends. I like taking advantage of that turbine tower. It's quite it's free and nice to power up these batteries with, so. But yeah, leave me a comment down below on any suggestions, including that one I provided there. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry, this outro's a mess. A comment about how to get from the ground to the top. Leave that in the comments down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one, where I'm hopefully a little more coherent. Bye!